Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me wipe your little face here. Good morning. Our comments for today. Joybird, you're talking. Hey, Joybird. You're talking about conversation. My son lives with me and don't talk to me much, but he will sit in another room and call me on the phone and want to talk. I try to get off the phone and he gets mad when I tell him I can talk to him without calling him on the phone. How do you convince someone like that? How do you put up with that, Joybird? Because you love him. Because he's your son. Is that what it is? I know. I've heard this scenario before about two girls. As they grew up, they text their dad in the living room, and they lived in their rooms. They would text their dad and say, "Would you go get a pizza for us for supper?" And he'd do it. And he'd bring it back to them. And they never leave the room. Except to go to the bathroom, I guess, take a shower. What is that about? Is that the new generation? I just don't understand it. Texting from your bedroom. Phoning from your bedroom. This new generation, I just don't know. Yeah, Joybird, I think I would be very... I think I'd have my phone off hook most of the time. Make you come up and say, at least get mad at you and say, "Hey, Mom, how come your phone's not answering the phone?" Oh, because your phone's busy. At least you'd see him once in a while. Bless your heart. I'm sorry, Joybird, that's just not nice at all of him. But it is the new generation. I hate that. I hate that for you, that you have to go through that. Maybe soon he'll graduate from high school or whatever and move on with his life. Maybe, huh? Not if he's got it so comfortable, or if he's young. Of course, he depends on you. Yes. Oh, here's Penny Team. I really like the fingerless gloves she made. Keeping your hands warm really helps keep the rest of your body warm. I think I'll get a Ravelry and find a pattern. I usually knit them with leftover yarn sock yarn. Oh, I bet they're soft too. You know, sock yarn are so soft, isn't it, Penny? Oh, compared to some of this other stuff we're buying right off the shelf, you know. It's a different kind of yarn. It feels better. It says, in Bonnie Myers, I made my mother an African called Rolling Star for her 70th birthday. My daughter now has it. It is 40 years old. I made my mother-in-law one called the Lone Star. Oh, what does it look like? Is it just one star on the whole Afghan, or is it one big star? You're going to have to let me know what they are, because I'm searching for a star Afghan design. So our lap through is really what I want to make for her, you know, for Kiara up in Eureka. But I bet they're beautiful, the Rolling Star, or the Lone Star. I'll search those two names too on YouTube. Maybe I'll find it. I didn't find it, but I'm gonna look. Oh, I bet they're beautiful. 40 years old. Of Mrs. C's cottage. My aunt used to make steamed persimmon pudding. She served it with hard sauce, and boy, was it good. Now, that's a recipe I'm going to have to look up. Penny, we need to look up that recipe, because Mrs. C's mom's got that steamed persimmon pudding with hard sauce. I think we're going to try that. Anybody got that recipe? I know you can't email it to me. Wish I could get correspondence, because it's a lot to type up a recipe. Well, I guess you have to type it up anyway, but I'll look it up. YouTube has everything. everything. No more bosses for me either, says Mrs. C. Cats have all been fed. Elmo took me out for a ride, and I bought 2 skeins of yarn to start a Bloomscape Granny Square blanket. I found some cotton tank tops on sale, $5 each. Oh, that's a bargain. I hope you got some good colors too. What a bargain. You're right. God is good. God is good. And a bonus, we drove through Wendy's, and for their 4 for $4 lunch special, fries, chicken nuggets, a cheeseburger, drink, all for $4. Oh, wow. You had a great day. Oh, my gosh. I almost give you a big old hug drinking you out. Oh, wish I had an elbow. Oh, congratulations. God is good. You're absolutely right. And hi, happy Monday. This is Maribel's. Happy Monday. Work Mondays are so tough. Always feel exhausted afterwards. Finally, got that tub unclogged after several hours, but thank goodness. Oh, I'm so glad for you. Oh, I know that's frustrating, especially when you're working and your son's coming, you want everything to be just right, and your little body just gives all it can give to get things ready. Oh, I'm so glad you took care of that. So glad your daughter came and visited. Hope you had a nice time. And we did. We did. She brought me one of those cowboy sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches from Hardee's, I think. It was good. I like those cowboys. And you're right, I have to get ready for my son's visit. So looking forward to hugging and kissing on my baby boy. I know the feeling. Oh, take care. You take care too, baby. And oh, here's Joybird again. It says, I use the Divine Fingerless Glove by Helen May crochet tutorial on YouTube. Oh, okay, I'll check her out. And I live in North Carolina. I have been doing corner to corner Winnie the Pooh Afghan. Oh, I bet that's pretty. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. I'll have to check that one out. I haven't seen that. And I have to adjust the glove pattern for her. Wait a minute. I do not have to adjust the glove pattern for her brace. I guess it's for her brace. Of course, I know what you're talking about. You'd already told me you were making it for her. The brace she was wearing. Everything just gets cool and everybody just gets out of the house, into their yards. They're feeling fall. Aren't you feeling fall? Do you feel it? Do you? I know it's one of the girls on the, one of the YouTubers. Oh, the one that, you know, she's got orange hair, yellow hair, and she wears black all the time and she crochets. She's a lively little girl. But I enjoy watching her because she's so delightful. And I can't remember her name, but I think you know who she is. I think she's the only one out there she's sort of gothic crocheter. And I love seeing people that do things differently. And she's, but one thing about it, she talks so fast, I can't keep up with her. So if she does a live, I can't understand a word she says. So when she has a video up, I have to slow the speed down a little. And I love that she feels that free. That, oh, just feel young and free like that. And you just talk and your mind just so click, 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 click. She was talking about pumpkin coffee and all kinds of gothic coffees for the Halloween season. She is, just to watch her is just a lot of fun, just a lot of fun. Plus she spreads the word about crochet. You can't, every generation, every sort of person's hobbies or beliefs or whatever, promoting crochet is always good. I do believe too, but I enjoyed her. I really enjoyed her last night. Oh, get excited about things and talk about things that's going on. Oh, my cup of coffee. Yes. we made it another day. I know I'm really bubbling this morning because my sister's going to pick me up in less than 30 minutes. And I have yet to get dressed. But I have to sit and have my coffee with y'all before I leave. Now, when I get back, I'll make a video. I'll talk about what I did. Or I could talk about it tomorrow. I don't know. It's according to how I feel, you know. That's the way we do. We're retired. Or we're crocheters where we do get in a retirement, soothing kind of mind. Just crocheting. I'm coming along very nicely with my gloves, fingerless gloves, and I'm almost through with this pair, only because I was just busy doing other things yesterday that kept interrupting my crochet session. But this is the first, this is the first one. All it is a square with a thumb hole. See? Can you see the thumb hole? Hello, can you see my thumb hole? Right there. And so I started the other one, which shouldn't take long. They're like 7.5 by 5.5 by 7.5, and then the thumb comes down about inch and a half from the top. Just doesn't matter where, as long as it's down about, I guess that's 2 inches, whatever the distance is between your thumb and your part of your finger here. I don't know what part that would be, but that's only about 2.5 inches. And then all you do, it's so simple, I'm ashamed to show it to you, but you just fold it over and stitch it up like that. And then when you have it on, it just fits around your hand like that. Isn't that cool? But of course, and I won't be putting any kind of fringe on this or border that I know of, but I was thinking, and I noticed that lady did too, she put some silver studs right here, where the gloves come up and be right on the knuckle. There was 4 studs, silver studs. And I thought, oh, now that would be pretty, because hers was pretty. And so I thought I'd make a couple pair of those if I could find the studs. And if I can't find the studs, I don't know, I'll come up with something. I've got all kinds of neon thread from that huge bed thread I made for potato poo, the pipatoo, whatever. But anyway, I think it's sort of a pretty, and for Halloween. But like I say, you have to have more than one set because you're going to lose them, or you're going to leave one in the car and one in the purse, and it's always good to have more than one pair. And different kinds if you want, But yes, but I'm very unhappy with this yarn. Oh, I can't, I've used this yarn for quite a while, but I was very unhappy with it. And the reason, this is let's see, I'm trying to think what weight it is. It's a 4, but it is like all inside. I had some problems with the yarn strand itself. Separating, yes, is always a problem with this yarn, just because it's the kind of yarn it is. But it was like, torn and backed up, and so it was like I had this many strands, and all of a sudden I had like 2 little strands inside there. And so when I made this, you can tell it. Look, and I tried to cut it, but when you cut it out, you still have this, see where it's smaller than the rest? It's like going from a 4 weight to a 2 weight. So it gave a little dumpy dump. Plus, I thought, well, I got tired of cutting it out. So I just went ahead and let this one stay. Oh, you can't see, it's black. I'm sorry. Oh, gone it. But anyway, so I may have to put some kind of, I don't know, put that on the inside, I guess. But I was very unhappy at working with this yarn. Not only it being black, the frustration of not being able to see it very well, that really made me a little mad. It really did. Oh well, and that's that real nice stuff. That's that Caron Simply Soft, you know, that I use a lot. So I have to give them a little forgiveness, but I was really not very happy. Especially last night when I was trying to see this black yarn and create this sleeveless mitten. But anyway, that's the way it's going to go. Remember, you're special. God has you in the palm of his hand. Right there. Pray for Mother Earth, our butterflies, our bumblebees, and for each other. Because we're all in this world together. Bye-bye.